The story of Morbid Angel begins in the late 1980s, when four musicians came together to create something beyond the realms of ordinary music. Picture this. The year is 1984. The place is Tampa, Florida. In the heart of the Sunshine State, a new sound begins to form, a sound that would come to define a genre. This is the birthplace of Morbid Angel, a band that would pioneer the death metal scene and leave an indelible mark on the music industry. From the start, Morbid Angel was no ordinary band. The brainchild of guitarist Trey Azagthoth and bassist vocalist David Vincent, Morbid Angel sought to push the boundaries of what music could be. Inspired by the likes of H.P. Lovecraft and Aleister Crowley, they wanted to create a sound that was not just heavy, but otherworldly, a sound that celebrated the macabre and the arcane. Their early days were spent honing this unique sound, playing in local clubs and slowly building a following. But it was not until 5 years later, in 1989, that they would release their debut album, Altars of Madness. With its unrelenting onslaught of sound, this album sent shockwaves through the metal community. It was a revelation, a testament to the band's vision and their commitment to their craft. Altars of Madness was more than just an album. It was a statement, a declaration of intent. It said, "This is who we are, this is what we stand for," and it resonated with listeners around the world. The album's dark themes and bold sound quickly gained Morbid Angel a devoted following, setting the stage for their rise to prominence in the death metal scene. In the world of extreme metal, Morbid Angel stands as a towering figure, a band that dared to push the boundaries and embrace the forbidden. Their story is a testament to the power of music, the power to create, to inspire, and to challenge. And so, the journey of Morbid Angel began in the late 1980s with four musicians and a vision. Their debut album, Altars of Madness, released in 1989, was a revelation. The birth of darkness had begun. But Morbid Angel's journey went beyond music. Their exploration into the uncharted territories of the sonic landscape was only half the story. The other half was their deep dive into the world of the occult, an element that shaped their identity as a band and added an extra layer of mystique to their music. The band members, particularly Trey Azagthoth and David Vincent, had a fascination with the arcane and the forbidden. They were drawn to the works of Lovecraft, Crowley, and other purveyors of darkness. This fascination was not merely a passing interest, but an integral part of their creative process. Their rituals, as they called them, were a way to tap into unseen realms, to channel the energies of the unknown into their music. It was a form of musical alchemy, transforming the raw materials of fear and darkness into oral gold. But these rituals were not confined to the recording studio. Their live performances were spectacles of the occult, with each concert a ritual in its own right. The stage was their altar, the instruments their tools of invocation, the audience their congregation. The intensity of these performances was palpable, a testament to the power of their rituals. The band's embrace of the occult also influenced their visual aesthetic. From their album covers to their stage design, everything was steeped in symbolism and mysticism. Their artwork was a tapestry of the macabre, filled with images of demons, arcane symbols, and otherworldly landscapes. This commitment to their craft, to their vision, was not just a gimmick. It was a testament to their belief in the power of music, in its ability to conjure emotions, to transport the listener to another realm. It was a testament to their belief in the power of the occult, in its ability to tap into the unseen, to make the invisible visible, to turn the intangible into something tangible. The band's commitment to their craft extended to their stage presence, with elaborate sets and artwork that invoked the sinister and the supernatural. Morbid Angel's uncompromising approach to their music and imagery quickly garnered them a devoted following. They dared to delve into the unexplored, the terrifying, and the forbidden, creating a unique brand of metal that was both haunting and captivating. Their music was not for the faint-hearted. It was a sonic journey into the abyss, a deep dive into the corners of the human mind that most fear to tread. And yet, this unyielding commitment to their vision was exactly what drew their fans in. Their second album, Blessed Are the Sick, released in 1991, was a testament to their audacity. It was darker, more complex, and more experimental than their debut, pushing the boundaries of death metal even further. It was a bold statement that Morbid Angel was not just a band, but a force to be reckoned with. Then came Covenant in 1993, a masterpiece that further solidified their status as pioneers of the genre. It was the first death metal album to be released by a major label, a clear sign that Morbid Angel's darkness had infiltrated mainstream consciousness. The album's success was a victory for the band and for death metal as a whole. But it wasn't just their albums that made them legends. Their live performances were a spectacle of raw energy and grandeur. Fans would gather in droves, drawn by the promise of a night of unhinged primal catharsis. The stage was their altar, the crowd their congregation. Morbid Angel's concerts were not merely shows but rituals. The band would summon the darkness with their music, and the crowd would respond in kind, engaging in intense mosh pits that were as much a part of the experience as the music itself. It was a shared journey into the unknown, a communal exploration of the macabre, and so Morbid Angel's live performances became legendary, with fans engaging in intense mosh pits and ritualistic fervor that matched the band's own energy. They had become more than just a band. They were the high priests of a musical cult, the conjurers of a darkness that resonated with souls around the world. Over the years, Morbid Angel underwent lineup changes and faced controversies. The band's journey has been one of constant evolution, a dance with the unknown where the only constant was their unwavering commitment to their unique sound. With each new member, they brought different influences and ideas, pushing the boundaries of what death metal could be. Their willingness to experiment was evident in albums like Gateways to Annihilation and Illud Divinum Insanus. These records saw the band exploring new sonic territories, incorporating industrial and electronic elements into their traditionally brutal sound. But this bold artistic evolution was not without its detractors. Fans and critics alike were divided, some praising the band's audacity, others lamenting the departure from their earlier sound. Yet, even amidst the controversies and the debates, Morbid Angel remained undeterred. They continued to forge their own path, pushing the limits of their creativity and challenging the status quo. These albums divided fans and critics, showcasing the band's willingness to experiment, even as they remained rooted in their dark origins. Despite the controversies and changing music landscape, Morbid Angel's influence remains undeniable. Their tenacious grip on the extreme and their unyielding explorations into the abyss have shaped countless musicians who dared to venture into the same shadowy realms. From the swirling maelstrom of their early works to their later, more experimental endeavors, Morbid Angel has etched a legacy in the bedrock of death metal, a testament to their enduring influence. Bands such as Cannibal Corpse, Deicide, and Behemoth have all cited the Floridian pioneers as a key inspiration, echoing their dark resonance in their own works. The genre of death metal itself bears the indelible mark of Morbid Angel's macabre touch. Their commitment to pushing boundaries, their unwavering embrace of the dark and the arcane, have inspired a generation of musicians to delve deeper, to challenge norms, and to dare to be different. Their relentless pursuit of the dark and the forbidden has forever stamped their mark on the annals of metal, proving that Morbid Angel truly are the Conjurors of Darkness.